Oh, well, there were quite a few compelling stories in this year's Winter Olympics, from Nathan Chen to Chloe Kim.
So many, but for Michiganders, it was hard to top the story of Nick Baumgartner, the pride of Iron River. So Devin traveled 521 miles without leaving the state to the little town that's a stone's throw from the Wisconsin border. And Devin, it's hard to catch up with this guy.
It is. Actually, I did have to leave the state because to go from Iron Mountain, where you fly into, to Iron River, you have to cross over into Wisconsin and then come back. But yes, no, I would have never caught up with Nick on a snowboard. It was hard enough to do it on foot. That's because right now Nick is in extremely high demand, and he wouldn't have it any other way.
Nick Baumgartner, four-time Olympian, in search of his first Olympic medal.
Olympic medal moments are so deceiving. They happen in an instant.
Baumgartner's going to cross first.
They may be decided in an instant, but they are built on years and years of work, like the 17 years put in by Nick Baumgartner. He is the genuine Upper Peninsula article, living in his van so that he can train in Marquette, jumping in Lake Superior after his workouts. And it all finally paid off for the oldest member of the U.S. Olympic team.
Growing up here in Iron River, Nick was like a lot of younger siblings, inspired by his older brothers. In fact, there was that rather famous event here when one of his older brothers got stopped for doing 45 miles an hour in a 25-mile-an-hour zone. Oh, I should mention that was on rollerblades.
Yes, the Baumgartners have the need for speed.
It was a constant battle to try to beat my older brothers in something. And I think this was the only way that I could truly show them.
The Olympic Games have their own unique brand of torture. It's called fourth place. So close and yet so far from the medal podium. That's what happened to Nick in Pyeongchang in 2018, his third Olympics. But at age 40, he found himself with one more chance at snowboard cross gold in Beijing.
Baumgartner will not make it through, but
when he fell out of medal contention, he felt the weight of 4 Olympiads crashing all around him, along with the hopes of the entire UP. It was the kind of heartbreak only the Olympics can deliver.
I don't think people know how much we put into this.
He was talking about letting everybody down back home. I'm sitting in Detroit, it's killing me. What was that like watching it for you?
Yeah, everyone was pretty bummed that he even had to think that he was letting us down, because none of us were let down at all. We're all so proud that he just to get there.
Here we go.
Nick was so dialed in on his event that it hadn't occurred to him that he might be chosen for one more. A new team event, basically the mixed doubles of snowboarding. And he was partnered with another veteran, the great Lindsay Jacobellis.
As they speed toward the finish.
When she came around that last corner and started pulling away, man, the emotions just flooded me.
She's going to take the gold! And the first ever medal for Nick Baumgartner.
You could hear it in my voice. It was like, yeah. So, dude, I finally got the medal.
Landon, I love you, buddy. We're bringing it home.
And now Nick is going full heavy metal, squiring it all over the UP,
3 other guys alongside.
inspiring the next generation of Nick Baumgartners. At school visits like this one, the kids know a rock star when they see one.
What's up, kids?
Everyone wants a little time with Nick. They're naming a street in Iron River after him, and people are eager to pick up his tab at restaurants. But that's because so many people feel like they've been riding along since the beginning. And Nick wouldn't have it any other way.
It's been nuts. And people come up to me, oh, I'm so sorry, but can I get a picture? I'm like, you guys, I'm not like a celebrity, I'm a Youper. Like, you can come talk to me. I'm absolutely gonna, if standing next to you smiling makes your day better, that's easy for me.
Nick's gold medal is always at the ready. It's already got a few little dings in it because Nick isn't the kind of guy to put it under glass or in a safe. He wants everyone to touch it, hold it, share it. So the Olympic story ends here, doesn't it? I mean, Nick will be 44 in 2026, but you see, those games are in Milan, and the maternal side of Nick's family is from northern Italy, so
all my aunts and uncles and my mom, they really want to go. So I'd hate to let them down.
Couldn't possibly.
Yeah, couldn't possibly.
That's great. Well, now he says he's going to have to take it 1 year at a time. Who knows? But another long stretch of training would also mean that Nick's brother would lose Nick from his construction crew, which is too bad because in one of the most youperish things ever said, his brother says Nick is really good with a shovel. And of course he is. I had a great conversation with Nick, spending a couple of them actually, spent all day with him there, and you can see the whole thing right now at clickondetroit.com.
So cool.
He's so great.
It was so cool to see him and his son walking down the hall. Like, the son is so proud of his dad.
His son Landon is a huge part of the story. Nick thinks about him every step of the way. They're extremely close, and Nick will tell you he feels so lucky because he knows how rare it is for a high school senior to think his dad is really cool, and all of his friends think his dad is really cool too. By the way, his son Landon, elite hurdler, of course, another athlete in the family, which probably
goes
no shock at all.
45 miles an hour down the track. Yeah.
I can't believe that part.
Best story ever.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Great story. Thank you, Devin.
You got it.
Excellent.
All right.